Ooh, Neon District. Gara. Causeway Canal. Twain.
There we are.
Track down Diaz. This way? Oh, phone call. Hey Neil, did you find the van yet? Looking at it now, seems like they dumped it. Figured as much. I dispatched a team to your location that will give the van a thorough screening. You should leave it behind and go after the perp now. Maybe he's still close. Be careful. I've been looking into Mr. Diaz some more. His ID seems to be completely fake. There's no record of it before he checked into the hotel. Fake IDs are very hard to come by. You need a surgeon to put it in, and a very good hacker who injects it into the federal database. Oh, okay, that's why. Oh. Fair enough. This is yet another sign that we're dealing with a big fish here, or more likely, a bunch of them. Copy that. Thanks for the heads up. Investigate. This must be the van we're looking for. It has no license plates. Okay.
Brain gate.
24-hour service. Can I talk to you? No. Oh, hello. You don't look like you're here for the concert. I wish I was. Can I ask you a question? Did you see the person that landed in the van over there? Do I look like a snitch to you? Do I look like police to you? Fair. If you're not a cop, what are you?
Neil Conrad, CDI.
Damn, CDI? That's even worse. Look, did you or did you not see the driver? I'm trying to find out where they went. I've only been out here a minute. My dog needs to take a leak, then we're going back in. You're taking your dog to a concert? As you should. He appreciates good music. Are we done? If you didn't see anything or anyone suspicious, yeah. Look, man, everyone around here probably looks suspicious to you. If you want to do some actual good, have a look around down at the pier. My friend Rob keeps having trouble with his business. Do I look like the Better Business Bureau? Some assholes climb onto his boats, leave their ship behind, and make a mess. That's maybe something to look into. But then, you're not really interested in helping the community, are you? You have me all figured out. Have fun at the concert. I really don't actually give a fuck, so. Slot machines. Damn. No slot machines. Boat rental.
A chair.
Beautiful. What this? Welcome to Port Bureau Canal 39918. Okay. I can't take a leak. Disappointing. Let's go downstairs. Rob? What's with the fancy suit? I just look like this. Smoke's secured. Also, oh, I kept the fucking gold bar on. That's a shame. Let's have a smoke, shall we? Lovely. Very nice, very scenic, very misty. It looks like it's like a thermal pool below. For no reason. Okay. Did he throw it into the water? I didn't even notice. That's crazy, actually. Well, we litter. I guess. Can I do anything here? No, I guess not. I was thinking... Let's turn on outline mode and see where we can go. Still talk to her. Maybe we can take the train somewhere else as well? Not seeing much there. She's grayed out. Okay, that's the stairs. This chair, but of course. Okay, what are we missing? Do we have a sheet to fill out? This is closed. This is something we can do, but I can't submit it, so. This is just there. It's not a OMG. It said investigate the crime scene. No license plate. Okay. So that light. Oh. My God. Yeah, I can't figure out where we're supposed to go, honestly speaking. It's definitely getting cut. I've run back and forth like 6 times. It's gotta be to do with the boats, right? She told us about the boats, so... There! The rope on this bollard seems to have been cut recently by a pocket laser. A pocket laser!
Mr. Diaz.
Okay. Another one. It has something to do with the missing boat. Now I can talk to him. Excuse me, sir. Huh? Have you been here all night? Who's asking? Neil Conrad, CDI. I'm here investigating a case. CDI? Every time you're looking for a culprit, it's always down here, huh? We're classist. We're all from the same city. Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. I noticed a rope over there that looks like it has been cut recently. Do you know anything about that? Did someone steal a boat? Did Rob call you here? Rob? Huh, didn't think so. But he's still gonna want to talk to you. Rob! Oh? Someone's here about your boat. Well, tell him to get up here. You heard the man. Rob, I'm on my way. Rob, baby girl, let's talk boat. Hello, Rob. Hey, that's the first time the cops have responded to my call. Excellent, actually. I had some punks vandalize one of my boats last month, and nobody showed. I'm not with the police. We've been honest up to here. We're gonna continue to be honest, and it's fine. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm actually not with the police. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? What the hell are you doing here? I'm investigating a different case. You might be able to help me. And what about you helping me? Why does the police ignore me and everyone I know? 'Cause we hate you, Rob. I don't know, but you have to listen to me. The man who stole your boat might be very dangerous. Help me find him, and you'll get your property back. When did he steal it? It's 3:40 now. A good hour ago? I heard the engine start, and then Ed yelled something. Ed? The man down at the pier? Yeah, he wanted to stop the guy, but he's an old man, you know. I want to see what was going on, but the boat was already leaving the port. I see. How long had it been? Oh shit, I stopped that. I skipped it. For over a week. Wasn't booked a lot lately. So how long had it been there maybe? Is there a way to track it? All boats that go in or out of in or out are picked up by a scanner at the port entrance. The port AI next door has the data. Maybe it'll spit it out if you tell it you're law enforcement. I'll give it a try. What's your ship's ID? No idea. It's called Berta. Berta, we're coming, baby. Don't you have a record of that? I don't know what to tell you. It's Berta to me. Will that name show up in the system? No, but it's painted on the side. Well, that's enough. Berta? Berta, we're coming. Baby girl, Berta. Do you know anything about the thief? The thief? No, except that it's probably a Saviant. What makes you think that? Because it was a Saviant who vandalized my boat last month. That's quite a big generalization there, Rob. Is that all you're basing this assumption on? Well, it makes sense, don't it? Did you see the thief? No, but Ed saw him. Was he ginger? Ed didn't seem too keen on talking to me earlier. He's an old grump, that's for sure. Any chance you could convince him to help us any chance you could convince him to help us out? Huh? Nobody tells Ed what to do. Least of all y'all upper folks. Hello, Noose. Welcome in. Hi. One of your bureaucrats chased him out of his old harbor. If he ever had any sympathy for you, that's where it ended for sure. Sounds like that's something important to Ed, huh? Won't shut up about it. So, are you bringing me my boat back, or what? I'll do the best I can. If it turns up, I'll let you know. So we have Racist Rob and Big Berta. Excuse me, sir. Your friend told me that you saw the person who stole the boat. And what if I did? Then you could describe to me what you saw to help me track it down. Your CDI, you said. That's correct. That means you're concerned with crimes, right? Like fraud and theft? Sometimes, yes. You also help out folks from around here? We help everyone. We help everyone. Why you ask? Look, I was thrown out of Matuna Harbor the other day. When I bought this boat as a young man, it came with a spot there. Now, the whole area is being turned upside down. Construction everywhere, richer folks moving in. First, they tell us it's no big deal for us locals. 2 weeks ago, I'm landing my boat. They asked for money. New management, they say. Of course, I didn't want to pay up. Truth be told, I couldn't have anyway. I called the company. All I hear is lawyer gibberish, so I decided to go elsewhere. Look at this pitiful pier I've been staying at. Not a single decent pub in sight. Real concerned. If you help me get my spot back, I'll tell you what I saw. I'll see what I can do, Ed. Yeah, I got a soft spot for you. Ed. I'll be damned. Seems like things are finally looking up. I'll get you a pub. Let's connect ourselves. You can call me as soon as you have my spot. Okay. Here's what you need to know. My spot was at Matuna Harbor, right next to the Red Herring. Is that the pub you like? The Red Herring? It's a pub. The best one there is. Attaboy, Ed. I see. Very clever. That's where you'll find my friend, Fred, the harbor master. Go talk to him. It's a few miles down the canal from here. Few miles. Can't you just tell me? This is really time sensitive. I might have fucked up because I said we help everyone. Nah, we have a deal. Like I said, I got to shoot my shot. Fine, but I'll have to wait a little. I'm following a hot trail right now. Let's get Ed his pub. Okay. So, there's that. We need to figure out Homeboy now, though. And talk to the port AI. Okay, so we'll go back to the console then. Hello, Roy. Okay, go back to the port AI. We'll say hi to them. Hello, AI. Welcome to the Port Bureau, visitor. What can I do for you? Show me the recent traffic data of this harbor. Access denied. Traffic data is not a matter of public record. I am Neil Conrad with the CDI. Scan my ID. It is in my soul and my body because someone had to put it up my butthole. Scanning. Welcome, Agent Neil Conrad. What can I do for you? What a tone change. Today's traffic data, come on. Understood. Displaying traffic data. Anything else? That's all. Nice. Phone call. Hey, any updates? Not yet, but maybe soon. I think our guy stole a boat. A boat? Why would he do that? Maybe he needed to go on water, Saito. Maybe to avoid scanners. Boats aren't tracked as closely as cars or pedestrians. Pedestrians are tracked? Deep concern. Still, the boat should be easy enough to find. They're slow, and there are scanners at every port entrance. The problem is that I do not know what the boat's ID. I do not know the boat's ID yet. I know it's Berta. Her name Berta. Isn't that not enough? But I do have a record of the local traffic data on screen right here. Traffic data again, huh? Do you know when the boat arrived and when it left? Approximately. I should be able to identify the right one on that list. Just give me a moment. Okay, send it to me via keypad as soon as you do. And I'll call you back if I find the boat. Will do. Talk to you in a moment.
Investigate. That's so much.
Incoming boats. Outgoing boats. Okay. Boat IDs. I need to go back to this conversation. Get out of that. I need to check what I'm actually doing and check the log of this conversation. Boat, do you know when it arrived? Approximately. Okay, so then he had to have told me. It's not the port AI, it would be Rob. 3:40, a good hour ago, so it probably started at like 2:40. So then... 2:41. There's two possible boats, though. There's 220190 and 788901. Let's see. Was the incoming logs? I didn't know if that they were outgoing and incoming. Incoming, outgoing. These are both outgoing, though. There's 3 that it could be. But it had been there longer, so that does get... No. This one would have been there a while. So any of these that had come in earlier. Yeah. $254. Oh, I see it. So then that one is irrelevant. So it's one of these two. Because those came out at the same time. 2201. I'm not seeing it. Not sure. Oh, this one came in the day before, so that wouldn't be it either. Because he mentioned that it's been there a while, so that would mean it's 220190.
220190, 220190. Unless...
Yeah. That's gotta be it. 220190. What am I supposed to do with that? Send ID via keypad. Okay. 220190. Enter the train. Okay. Are you sure? I have not caught up with traders yet, Jaquia. I will at some point. Sadly not. But also I love Mora. Got the ID you sent me and I found the boat. It's not that far away from you. Arrived at another harbor just a few minutes ago. I'm sending you its location right now. Right? Oh. What? Saito? Hold on. I think I got a hit. A hit? On Diaz's ID chip. It got picked up just now. It's right next to the harbor where the boat docked. We definitely got the right one.
We got it.
Diaz passed through a Can't speak. Diaz passed through a train station on foot. So, he got a train. No, he was scanned at both exits. You're the closest agent to his current location. Get over there, stat. I'm sending reinforcements. Copy that. And the boat? Go after the sniper first. We can check the boat later. I'm sending you the coordinates. Get on the train now. Thanks. I'll keep you updated.
Running. Twain. Get on to Twain.
Oh. It's the only viable options. The others came in and left quickly. Very true. Very true. And he said that this one had been there for weeks, so... Okay. Find the grasp. Ooh. What this? News? News? Who is Joseph Banny? Everybody knows Joseph Andrew Banny is one of the figureheads in the push for Drovian independence. But what kind of person is he in private? What are his fears and concerns? His goals and needs? The Garian Gazette had a peek behind the curtain. Banny was born in the late 1700s in New Joran, when his father started a new job in the mines of Sector 2. His family moved to Drovia, and after barely surviving its deadly collapse, relocated again to Sector 1. In interviews and public discussions, Banny often emphasizes the exploitation his family had suffered at the hand of its colonial rulers. Like many other Soviet families, he says, they always struggled to make ends meet despite working hard and long hours. Banny usually fails to mention that the Garian grant for Drovian talents that enabled him to study law and ultimately kicked off his career. Oh, he ultimately fails to mention it. The Garian, yeah. Ultimately kicked off his career in politics. In an interview with Jovia today, Banny declared that securing a better future for his own and all Drovian children was his ultimate goal. He has two college-aged sons, Harris and Tim, from his first wife, and a 2-year-old daughter with his new, much younger wife, Lisa Lacoste, who he met as an advisor to his legal team. A few months ago, however, rumors of yet another relationship crisis began to spread when Banny was spotted multiple times in inappropriately private settings with his secretary, Miss Laren.
Miss Laren. What are you doing? Trying to rip off the gutter? Okay.
You go, Glen Coco. Let's run and see then. Oh. Let's smoke and listen to them rock out with their fun out.
Excellent. Oh, stairs. Ah. Nothing there.
Get your hands off me. Please stop resisting, ma'am. What am I being arrested for? You have no right. I want to talk to my lawyer. Do you have a lawyer? Maybe.
I don't know. You don't know. Okay, Grendel.
Let's call them down to the station then, because that's where we're going. No, why are you wasting your time on me? There's a guy with a rifle around here. Does he have a viola case? Is he redheaded? Miss Grindle, there isn't. Let's go. Hold on just a second. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? The Central Department of Investigation?
You full government named my organization?
A case leads me here. May I ask what's going on? I'm so glad you're here, sir. These two officers are making a grave mistake. The whole quarter should be locked down right now. There is a man with a rifle around here. Miss Grindle calls us every week. Last time it was for a car that was too large for its parking spot.
It happens. That happens. That's a real concern. She's a fucking patriot.
Before that, she called us on a street vendor because he was lurking outside the apartment block.
That's a little much.
She's been doing that for a long time. We're finally bringing her in for wasting our time. Sir, please, you're with the CDI. Your oath demands that you take me seriously.
I'm a sovereign citizen.
I don't recall an oath about a Miss Grindle. Don't you see I'm one of yours?
You're CDI? No, I'm an upper. I don't belong down here. Oh, so you're a bigot.
When my husband was still alive, we had a nice place on the upper layers. It had sunlight and proper walls and no drug addicts lingering around the entrance. I've just fallen on hard times for a while. Enough. You've been living here for 12 years. Let's go. Sir, I swear I overheard some dangerous people. They have a gun and some important data or something. They killed somebody earlier. She said, "Is it done?" And he said, "He's dead."
Could you just tell me the story from the start, please? I mean, we are looking for a guy with a gun.
I was watching something online when I heard voices coming from the apartment next door. I was surprised. It's always so quiet that I wasn't even sure if someone lived there. It was a man and a woman, and they seemed to be fighting about something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't domestic abuse, so I turned off my program and listened. You never know down here.
What did they fight about?
I can show you. When I got suspicious, I started recording them with my cell. You did what? That's in violation of... A Karen. A Karen that's on our side. Just listen to it. The things they talked about.
Could you send the logs to me?
Yes, of course. Thanks. I'd like to ask all of you to stay put until I've had a look at the conversation. You're wasting your time, but whatever. We'll wait.
Let's read the email.
Dangerous people.
Okay, so we have a log of the conversation here.
Man, they really did a number on your face, but I have to say,
I kind of like the new look. Woman.
I don't. Are you drunk?
I don't have to be drunk to have an opinion on your new face.
But you smell like whiskey, and what the hell happened to your arm?
I cut myself.
It doesn't matter.
Wow. Well, that confirms the cut arm for the other thing.
Wow, this hideout's really a shithole. I've only been staying here for a few days. Where's your violin? Funny. I gave the rifle to... Zora, listen to me. We don't have much time. I passed by a scanner on my way here. They're probably on my tail already. Fuck. What were you thinking? You're still wearing the ID chip? Why didn't you go straight back to HQ and to have it taken out? Were you able to procure the data? Data? I don't know. Yeah, the old man didn't suspect a thing. Listen, you need to give it to me. The boss called and said there was a change of plans. I'll take care of the handover. I called the guy we're meeting and told him that I was coming instead of you. He seemed a bit pissed, though. I think I woke him. Don't expect him to be sleeping at 11. Didn't expect him to be sleeping at 11. Are you out of your mind? They know your ID. They'll catch you for sure up there. Oh. I got an achievement called Groupie. Show some appreciation for the music, probably from that smoke we had there. I know the route you're going to take. I know how to get on and off Joris Plaza without being scanned. Why didn't the boss tell me about all this? And why the fuck did we change plans? I talked to the boss after the hit. He told me to come get you. No idea why they... Come on, Zora. Give me the stick. We need to move now. The CDI could be here any minute. Boit. You're... Let me get my stuff. Give me the stick. Fine, here it is. Where are we going? We should split up right now. Keep your head down and wait for me to get in touch. Gets the... They won't be able to track me if I... 8:30. Boy. But... 8:30. Boy, you're not making all this up, are you? Are you crazy? Of course not. Now let's get this mission over with. Come on. Be careful out there, okay? We're so close to getting out of it all. You too.
Okay, so are you doing this against your will, or like, what?
Really, you shouldn't believe her. So, what do you think of that conversation? I need to see that room. I need to see that room they were in. Can you show it to me? See? I knew there was something fishy.
Well, obviously, they're worried about the CDI. They're talking about the violin, which is, he said viola, but same shit, different day. So,
follow me. Thank you. What's this about? What's going on? This might be important for a case I'm working on. What case? It's classified.
bitch. Follow Miss Grindle. Following. So, where are we going? Oh, up. Up. Oh. Alright. Friends, thank you for accompanying us up the stairs. That was very sweet of you. Like your hair. Mine flops.
Talk to Miss Grindle. Okay. This is where I live. And the voices came from right next door. Thank you. Watch my back, officers. Hello? Anyone home?
Oh, I thought they were gonna shoot me in the head. Let's all shoot each other. Why?
CDI, open up! You are surrounded. Come out with your hands on your head. I don't think there's anybody... Shh. If you're not coming out, I'm opening the door on the count of 3. 1, 2.
Oh, okay.
Everybody on your knees! Hit on your knees! I'm coming in.
I'm coming in.
Clear.
So much drama, Neil.
Please stay in the corridor, everybody. I'll have a look around. Damn, that was intense.
Real.
I'm not seeing much in there.
Ooh, what that?
Talk to Miss Grindle. Ooh, what is it? Excuse me, Miss Grindle. Found this key, Gary. I found this key here. Any idea where it might be? Blah, blah, blah? Oh, really? Let me take a look at that tag. Apartment 9, huh? It's for an apartment in this building, but they changed the way rooms are numbered. The tag belongs to the old system. My apartment number used to be number 4, and the one you searched was number 5. There's a floor plan over there. Maybe you can make sense of it. Thank you. Conrad, what's going on? Hey, Gary. We just got really lucky. I think that Mrs. Grindle over there called the cops on our guy. Looks like his real name is Boit. He met a woman named Zora in his apartment here. I have parts of a recorded conversation between the two. I'm sending it to you now. Where'd you get that? Let's just say Mrs. Grindle is very interested in her neighborhood. From what I understand, the woman stole some data from an old man and gave it to the sniper. He, in turn, is going to hand it over to an unknown third party at Joris Plaza at 8:30. Good job, Conrad. I'll immediately inform the chief. We'll have to intercept that handover. Why would the sniper physically bring the data to someone, though? The only explanation I have for that is that it's tagged. the network that the network will pick it up as a leak. But that would mean that it's highly confidential data from the government. It's the best reason I could think of. But maybe they're just being extra careful. Hey, I put a key in that apartment the woman was hiding in. Belongs to another unit in this building. Maybe we'll find some more answers there. Do you know which one it is? There's a number on it, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. Nooms are rumbered. Miss Grindell said her apartment was 4, and the one next to it was 5 in the old system. There's a floor plan. Yeah, we'll go look at it. Figure out, yeah. I'll call the chief, bring up to speed. Sounds good. Let us go then. How can I get past you, Gary? Where's the floor plan? Gary. Gary. Is this the floor plan? Okay, that is the floor plan. Okay, we're between 21 and 22. If that used to be 4 and 5. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 33 would be that. So we go up 1 and to the right. Okay. Oh. Okay. Just want to tell me that. Can't go up that way though. So how does one get up? How uppies? Key won't fit. Yeah, because I have to go upstairs. But how do I get upstairs? Huh. Make it make sense. Not understanding. I like Chris Gary voice. Weeds and sazaba? Good. Nettles, thistles, dandelions, herbalist heal. Yeah, that's good. That is good. You're gonna have to learn the alchemy stuff. It's the Spider-Man meme scenario. It was. Yeah. The stairs are blocked, which is where my confusion is stemming from. Because I would swear it's that one up there. With the suspicious yellow highlight because of outline mode. But how does one upstairs is? Is there a way? Maybe. There's no way there. So. Okay, that doesn't do it. So. Glad you could help too, but how? I have. Is there maybe a sheet I can fill out? I feel like I could fill this out, but that's just me. Okay, yeah, I know that, but. How does this work? Unless I'm actually being silly. Is there a different way that I'm missing? Okay. Floor plan. Okay. If I were to go from... Allegedly here it works, but there we can see that it doesn't work, so... Doop, doop, doop. Up, down. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we have to go up here, because then we're going way too far from the building. Oh! Wait, no, those are the same stairs. Oh, nothing.
Okay. Can't do anything with that. Can't figure out that. So, what do? Find the apartment. I think I have. I'm pretty sure it's 33. Okay, there's an X there though. So, if there's an X over there, mayhaps there is a way for me to get there? Outside of this? Not there.
How much is for sure?
Not there either.
I felt sorry for the old lady. Descending through the layers was easy these days if you didn't have one of the few jobs that still existed. Basic income wasn't enough for most people, even around here where living was relatively cheap. Although somehow our economy had never been more productive.
Wish my economy was productive. Okay. Ah, additional stairs. Okay. So there's got to be a way up this way. Yeah. So where are we at now? Okay, because there's fire escapes now. Okay, this must be the top of it. And boom. Ma'am? Hello? You seem to be a bit taped up.
Hold on. I'll get you out of this. Is anyone else here? What are you doing to me? Are you with her? My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. Oh, thank fuck. Please, I need water. Of course, here you go. Are you hurt? I don't think so. I'm just very sore. And my wrists burn like fire. What's your name?
I'm Lila. Hello, Lila.
Alright, Lila. You're safe now. Let me call you a doctor.
It's a trap. It's always a trap. It could be a trap.
Alright, a medical team is on its way. Could you tell me what happened from the start? Yeah, okay. Fuck, she was in here. And she looked almost exactly like me. A woman is in here? Is this your apartment? Yes, I tried to fight, but she was so incredibly strong. Ooh. It was like looking in the mirror. Like I had a twin. She must have had some surgery to look like me. When did this happen? I came home from a client 2, maybe 3 days ago. She was already in here. I turned on a light and I saw myself sitting right over there. I barely had the time to react. She jumped on me so quickly. She must have had some augments or something.
Like the mantis claws, you know, the sword on hands.
Cyberpunk.
Any idea why this happened to you? Why would she be trying to sorry, I forgot voices. Any idea why this happened to you? Why would she try to impersonate you? I've been racking my brain about that. Is there someone else? Is there anyone she might be trying to get close to? I don't think I know anyone important except for my clients, maybe?
You don't say, Lila. Who are your clients?
Your clients. I'm making money on the side at an escort agency.
I think it might be your clients, Lila. I think the men you might be fucking might be important men.
So you, I'm not a whore, if that's what you're asking. I mostly just dress well and go to dinner parties. We only have high profile customers. I'm a student, and it's a good way to pay the bills. Maybe she was just trying to get close to one of your clients then.
You think? I think.
You think? I mean, it could be. I missed an appointment while I was tied up. I thought my boss would come looking for me, but nobody showed. Do you think she went to him? Oh no. What if she did something bad to him? You can testify that I've been in here all this time, right? Don't worry. You're not a suspect. Who was the client?
I think that's a mistake, Neil. I think you're being played. I think you need to get your head out of your balls.
A public official or something. I don't recall his name. He wanted me to spend a night at his place. My boss said he was a regular customer, but I've never met him. Do you have any more data on him? Name? Address? It was all in my cell, but the woman took it. I see. Is there another way to fight the client's data? We might be onto something here. My boss at the Lotus Escort Agency has all of it. It's just around the corner. But don't leave me alone right now. What if she comes back? I'm staying here until the reinforcements arrive. You won't be left alone. Knock, knock. Who's there? Hey, Gary. Lila, this is my partner, Agent Long. Gary, could you keep an eye on Lila for a minute? I need to follow a lead to her employer. I'll explain everything later, okay? Babysitting duty, huh? Alright, I guess. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Lila, how do I find the escort agency? Just go all the way up to the roof of this building. You'll end up on the next highest layer. Take a right and you can't miss it. Thank you.
I don't know if I trust Gary, though, either. I don't think I trust either of them right now. That's so nice of you. That's so considerate. It's almost like I was stuck here in that fucking place for like 17 years, and it's so nice of you to just have removed those barricades. That's so cool. Okay. You guys don't have anything else to say. Let's go up then. Roof of this building, right? So, let's go. Height. Very nice illuminations. Gary's sus. Yeah. He do be just standing around.
Hello, sir. Excuse me.
Closed, we're closed.
I'm not a customer. Neil Conrad, CDI. Ah, good morning. That's a surprise. What leads you here? One of your employees, Lila.
Segway, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it lots. Also, welcome in. We're just doing a playthrough of a sci-fi noir pixel art game. But yeah, welcome in and thank you so much for the sub. You really don't have to do that, but everything goes back to putting into the stream because we're just small. But yeah, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Ginger with a red stash. This counts as a beard because he is sus. Oh, I didn't think about it that way. I didn't even consider that. But either way.
One of your employees, Lila. Lila, a sweet girl, nice and reliable. When did you last see her? I found her tied up.
When did you last see her? Let's not lay out all our cards just yet.
Not in a while. I just relay orders to her cell as they come in. Sometimes she doesn't accept. Mostly, she does. There was clients she had this week. I need to find out more about him for a case. Ah, okay. Did he do something to her? I can't tell you that. Could you give me his name and contact details? Oh, Mr. Conrad, I would love to help, really. But it's very important that we protect our clients' privacy. I'm sure you understand. I can't risk my business like that. Please be reasonable.
Let's not threaten just yet.
Please be reasonable. This is a serious matter. Okay, Mr. Conrad. I have a proposition to make. I'm putting my business at risk by helping you, but you can help me make up for the damage. There's another issue that puts me in a very uncomfortable spot right now. One of my employees has quit on me despite her contract running for a few more months. I told her I needed her. She already accepted several offers over the next few weeks. We have a reputation to uphold. Our clients would be really upset if I canceled their appointments. Those are all high-class people relying on our services.
All right, bud.
Afternoon, can't stay long, I'm afraid, but wanted to say hello. This looks like a very cool game. That's very sweet of you, Segway. Thank you. Stay tuned, Witcher series about to start soon, playing from 1 to Wild Hunt and beyond. This is true. Eventually, Yolu. And Yolu, look, I'm just having a rough day. I apologize. Just no hating on this game today. I can't take it, unfortunately. Aw. Yeah, Segway. I put for anyone who was on Segway's stream when we rated out the other day. I put his YouTube, or I put his channel there, and he's got a YouTube link in the description to the VOD for that as well, or eventually whenever it's up. Obviously, no pressure. But yeah, so thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Thank you for the hello, and don't worry about it. Completely understood. Okay, I gotta go back into the nature of this man that I just developed, which I don't know if he's sassy or flirty or weird, but he's kind of all of the above. All about love. Sugar's crazy. Okay. Those are all high-class people relying on our services. I told the local police already, and they wouldn't listen to me.
I wonder why.
But I have the contract right here. See? It's signed and everything.
Are you really trying to coerce one of your girls into something?
If you can get her to fulfill her duties, at least the appointments she's already confirmed, then I guess I could help you too. Did she say why she wouldn't do it anymore? You ask her. She said she's quitting and she's been ignoring me ever since. How about it, Mr. Conrad?
No. Absolutely not.
No way. This isn't a negotiation. Well, then I don't know where we're going from here. To the place where you give me the information I'm asking for. Are you sure you don't want to help? I am in the right. She lives just around the corner.
No, I'm not helping you. Given the nature of this service that you are providing, I'm not going to go talk to the lady that's, doing an escort service, which is already very intimate and could entail more than just, hanging out, to tell her what to do with her business. That's on her.
I have no time for this. Sort this business out with your local police. Either you give me the information now, or I'm coming back with a court order and a raid squad next week. I thought you were a man of the law. But you're here without a warrant, bullying me into giving out confidential information. And refusing to help my company uphold its rights. Tell me who the customer is. His name is Liam Campbell.
That was so easy.
Liam? And his address? 144 Rompolt Avenue, District 2. Now get out, we're closed.
Fair enough, bye.
Liam Campbell. Liam fucking Campbell. It had taken a moment until it clicked because I never called him that. To me and the rest of my division, he was just the chief.
Corruption.
That's who the woman had tried to get close to. The director of national security at the CDI. My boss. Now what? Should I follow the chain of command and tell Gary? The chief probably wasn't too keen on everybody finding out about his habit. Maybe I should talk to him first. Then again, it might be too important for the case to be kept secret.
Well. Okay, so the chief is up to something. We don't know the chief, but we've heard of the chief, but the chief is part of this, so we need to go figure out why the chief is part of this. For context, by the way, we're in a sci-fi noir game. We're trying to investigate this assassination of this foreign minister from sci-fi. So from this other planet that was trying to get independence for that other planet. And, yeah, we've been following the tracks and now we found this woman tied up and it's a bit complicated already, but basically it seems now that the chief of our agency, we're part of like the CDI, basically the CIA, is up to something. Okay. So, talk to Gary. That's our objective. I don't know if I want to talk to Gary. I don't trust Gary. Oh, Gary. Who's that in the room? Oh, is that the medical people? Hey, Gary. Sorry about being short with you earlier. I had to follow an important lead. Was it worth it? It was. Let me fill you in. Apparently, the woman that tied up Lila has had some procedure done to look very similar to her. I suspect that she impersonated her to get close to a customer. Lila told me as much. We had a little chat earlier. I'm almost positive that the client is the old man the impersonator stole the data from. How did that they know? How did they know that the customer would book Lila? I don't think they did. The sniper said something about the woman's new appearance. Maybe they changed her looks after the appointment had already been accepted. And it healed within a few days? That kind of tech is rare. But how is any of this connected to our case other than the perp talking to that woman? I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. It seems like an entirely different operation. Any idea who the escort agency's customer is?
I can't tell you yet.
I can't tell you yet. I want to talk to the chief about it first. What? Why? This one might be outside of our jurisdiction. I really want to check in with the higher-ups first. Don't be ridiculous. I'm sure I can tell you all about it soon. Alright, listen up. Meet me back at HQ in half an hour. Let's go over all the facts again and get ready to intervene in that handover. I'll have Saito look into the owner of the hideout apartment. Let's sort out the rest later. Catching the sniper remains our top priority. Copy that. See you at HQ. Enter the train. Okay, back to the train.
As I was making my way back down through the maze of Matuna's living quarters, I tried to untangle the threads of the conspiracy before me. Every detail I uncovered seemed to open up a number of new questions. What exactly was the connection between the stolen data and Banny's murder? It felt like there was a bigger plan underneath, like we were just scratching the surface.
I ran too fast. Hi, Neil. I just wanted to remind you to check out the perp's boat. The harbor is right on the other side of the train station. Oh, thanks for the reminder. I'll have a look. Take care.
Thank you, Saito. You rule. What is there? What is that?
Ad for a bar named Red Herring. It's at the harbor, just past the train station.
Ah.
Okay, so let's go past then. Because there's no going back. We can't reload a save and anything, so I need to remind myself of that all the time because I'm like, Sir, may I ask what you're doing at Matuna Harbor? Don't think I've seen you here before. Good evening, sir. I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI?
Holy moly, that's unexpected. My name's Harry Truff. I'm with TSW. Can I help you?
Could I look around the harbor? I'm looking for a boat that could be important for my case. I'm sorry, but TSW only allows club members and registered guests down at the pier. What about law enforcement? Right. If you could tell me the idea of a specific boat you're investigating, I'm allowed to let you in. Well, in that case, I'm looking for a boat named Berta.
Looking for a boat named Berta.
Its ID is 220190. Let me check. Right. That was jotted down at the pier. I'll let you have a look. Please don't touch the other boats.
I will. Cap'n. How get to Cap'n? Okay, Berta.
Berta.
Down. What that?
An open first aid kit. Some entangled bandages lie on top of the other contents. A pocket laser cutting device. Its cuts leave a blue residue. Ah. A sink full of bristly red hair. Looks like our guy shaved his entire beard off.
Well, on that note, before I forget about that,
Let's go into our sheet and remove. He shaved it, right? So it should be that now.
that it is. But how do I get up there? Oh, I know. Wait.
Okay, well, I think I can just go straight. Go up? Yeah. Because we gotta get our purchase in.
Purchased.
Okay. This might be the guy. The beer here is the best in town.
Alright. I love this place. I don't know how to explain it, but it's true. I think this is my favorite tiny little environment we've been in.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know a guy called Ed? Ed? You mean Silver Tongue Ed? Of course I do. Lived here for 40 years. We often had a drink together upstairs. Shame he got kicked out when TSW started asking for rent. I met him earlier. He told me he misses his old spot. What would it cost to rent it for him again? What? Are you gonna pay for him? Didn't think you uppers were good for anything. It's $50 a month. $500 for a year.
I don't think I need to. Fuck it. We're gonna pay for Ed.
Alright, I'll rent a spot for a year then. Done. Looking forward to having the old geezer back. You can tell him he can come back next month. But I'm honestly not sure how long it'll take them to boot him for another reason. TSW is more interested in renting spots to tourists than private yachts.
That's fair, but he can have a bit more time. It's so loud.
Hello? Neil Conrad here. What? Who's this? Neil Conrad. I'm the CDI agent we spoke earlier.
I don't know no CDI agent.
You asked me to help you with your old spot at Matuna Harbor. I've arranged it, and you're gonna come back.
You what?
Look, if you're making fun of me, I'm not. You can return next month. I paid for a year. I'll send you the contract. Huh. Today seems to be my lucky day. Thank you, sir.
You heard that, old lady? We're going back.
How about, in return, you tell me all you know about that guy who stole your friend's boat?
Right.
I noticed the feller when he started the motor. He cut the rope with a knife like it was butter. And those big-ass ropes, I'll tell you, tough as bones. Yeah, it was the laser cutting tool. Did you see what the man looked like? I didn't catch a lot of details. He was in a hurry to get away. But when he started speeding away, it felt right off his head. Must have been a hat, after all. Could it have been a wig? Yeah. Or a wig. Whatever it was, he was bald underneath. He's not a redhead. Are you sure of that?
Yep. His head was polished like a bowling ball.
Great. Thank you. Anything else you remember?
No. Look, my eyes aren't what they used to be. And neither is my memory.
That's alright. You've been a great help. Have a nice day, Ed. You bet I will.
Look, he gets to come chill here with the harbor master. They get to be cozy in their little bar. I feel like everything's gonna be right with the world. That's good.
Okay.
Enter the train. The revelations never stop.
Okay, wait. Let's update that sheet then.
Also, Flintlock, I've noticed the smile instead of the robot. Just letting you know. It also unsettles me. It's still bald. And no beard. Which part is the doors? I can't tell anymore. Oh, it's there. That is the train.
Gets me every time.
Somber? Why not?
Mr. Conrad, this is Felicia, the bartender from Sakura Hotel. Your colleague gave me your cell info. Listen, I want to thank you for not telling anyone what I did. You're not going to snitch on me later, are you? You're good. I don't think you knew what you were doing. I didn't know, I promise. Thank you. Listen, I remembered something that might be helpful. The guest you were after, that Diaz guy? I think he had a bruise on his arm. I saw it when he was on his way to the van. His instrument fell down. He rushed to pick it up, and he suddenly put his hand on his head. I saw a pretty nasty cut between his wrist and his elbow. It looked fresh. Thank you for letting me know. Give me a call if you remember anything else.
Well, I'll stop.
Headquarters.
Meow. Go to your office. Yes, sir. Up. Up. Going through. Stretching of voice acting muscles. I find it easier to differentiate, at least in my head. It makes sense that if I give some of them a little bit of a different tone, it makes it easier to identify what part I'm reading. I don't know, it's hard for me to figure out how to read it. Like, if I was playing on my own, I'd probably read silently. So then, if I'm reading out loud, they just have different tones to me based on what they're saying. But hi, Eric.
So Thumper, what?
Okay. Morning, Conrad. Yeah. I guess you don't want to say hi, Mr. Man Bun Man. So many things, so many places. Ooh, I like the way they did the office. It's cool. I don't know. I know that sometimes people are like, ooh, lighting, ooh, graphics. But for me, I'm like, wow, I like the way they made it so that a tiny pixel looks like a tilted down book, and I understand the concept of that. Or the stocks or something, or like updating things. I don't know.
Hey, Neil. Hi, Saito. It's good to see you. This case really has me on edge. Yeah, me too. The chief wanted me to tell you that we invited 2 special guests. They're waiting for you in the conference room upstairs. Who? Why? The CEOs of Millex and Dyson Enterprises. I don't know where I got industries from, sorry. They had dinner with Banny right before he was shot. Milex and Dyson, as in probably the biggest mining companies in the world?
Honestly, you probably don't even need to say mining for that to be accurate.
Holy shit. Or someone had told me earlier. I'm not exactly prepared for this. Sorry, I just got word from the chief. That reminds me, he also wanted to talk to you after you've questioned them. Alright, thanks for letting me know.
Meow. Oh, can't, no, okay. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, up there probably, but there's so many more stairs and places to go. Cool. Yeah.
Good morning, gentlemen. I'm Agent Neil Conrad. Good morning, Mr. Conrad. Abbott Dyson, Dyson Enterprises. Morning. Dan Kim, Millex. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's get right to the point, then. I have a busy day ahead of me. Yes, of course. The 2 of you had dinner with Mr. Banny last night, correct? Yes. And you're aware of what happened after he left? We were just told. It's terrible. It's a tragedy. Our upcoming negotiations with Banny were of utmost importance to our relationship with Drovia. Not that you had any real interest in negotiating. What are you implying? I'm not implying anything. I'm saying very clearly that you only stand to gain from this tragedy. With Banny dead, any real hope for Drovian independence goes out the window. Which means we maintain the status quo, where you already have all you want. That's preposterous. Was I or was I not at the negotiating table? If everything had been hunky-dory, I would have stayed on Millen. That doesn't change the fact that the only ones who will suffer from this will once again be the Drovian people. Oh, come on. As if you give a damn about the Drovian people. The only aspect of Drovian independence you care about is your prospect of selling Tilenium to whoever you want. Okay, you're competitors. This is a difficult situation. I get it.
I get it.
I get it. I'm mostly interested in last night. Let me think. Did Banny seem paranoid? Did Mr. Banny seem strange last night? Maybe on edge or paranoid?
No, but I'd never met him before, so I wouldn't know what he's normally like.
What about you, Mr. Dyson?
I knew him quite well. We traveled here from Drovey on the same ship. He behaved normally the last night, I would say.
I see. Let me think. Did Banny have enemies? Did Mr. Banny have any enemies?
And I see enemies.
Anyone who stands to gain from maintaining the status quo, I suppose.
Oh yeah? Or maybe anyone who is happy that all of Drovia will be really riled up over this.
There was no real chance they would have gotten their independence from these negotiations anyway.
But maybe, now they'll revolt and just take it. Ever thought about that?
I don't think much about conspiracy theories, no. Nobody concrete. Maybe even someone disgruntled, or someone who overtly threatened him.
No, but to be fair, veiled threats are much more common in politics anyway.
Any veiled threats, then?
None that I'm aware of. Me neither.
I see. Let me think. What was dinner about? If you don't mind me asking, why were you all at dinner with him in the first place?
The mining business is an important pillar of the system-wide economy. We talk to politicians sometimes.
So, it was a lobbying thing? And was it just the three of you?
Just the three of us, and our staff. I wouldn't say lobbying necessarily, really more of a social event. Of course, you sometimes talk business at those.
I imagine you do. So, were there important business things to talk about? We mostly save those for the trade summit, which I suppose will be cut short now without its protagonist. I see. Alright. Thank you for your time. Could you give me your cell contacts? I might need to get back to you in case I have more questions.
Why not?
Of course, there we go.
Silly, goofy sound and effect. Silly, goofy sound. So out of place.
I think, like, if they did a pixel effect, I would understand it more, but I feel like that one's just not anything.
Okay, then. Lads.
If I was the chief, where would I be? Upstairs? At the very top floor?
Oh, another barricade. I'm so sorry, I can't use... Can I use the... Okay, and obviously, I don't know how to press a button for an elevator, so... Why would I ever dare attempt that? Say no. Go talk to the chief. Okay, where chief? Talk... I must be... Oh, we know her. Can we go past Saito? No.
Steppy step, 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 step.
Surely he's got to be upstairs. Maybe he was past the guys? Maybe I'm tripping.
It doesn't make sense to me to go all the
way back there. Okay. Not there. Not there. Alright, so I'm just gonna go cry myself to sleep right now, I think.
Hello?
Door. Oh my god, he's the guy from Spider-Man. Agent Conrad, good morning.
Good morning, Chief. Saito told me you wanted to talk to me.
I do. Let's not beat around the bush. Agent Long already filled me in over the phone. But he told me that you didn't want to reveal the escort agency's client.
Yeah, about that. I'm not completely certain that my suspicion is correct, but...
Are you going to make me say it?
So it's you. It is me.
I can't do that anymore, I'm sorry. It is me. Why didn't you tell Agent Long? You jumped the chain of command. I guess I did. Thank you for telling me first, Conrad. So, what makes you think a hostile agent was involved?
It seems like the woman who paid you a visit wasn't the real escort. She had a procedure done to look very similar to her. She also seems to be in contact with Banny's murderer. We have a recording of their conversation. It seems probable that she tried to take advantage of your connection to the escort agency.
I see. Any idea what her objective might be?
Did you notice anything suspicious when you met her?
Nothing comes to mind.
She didn't seem particularly interested in my professional life. Did anything go missing since she visited you? It sounds like you already have a suspicion. Out with it.
Vocal fry is I'm changing the tone and the accent every 5 seconds right now. I'm struggling. I'm in it. But you know what? We're gonna roll with it. It might evolve into something funny.
It sounds like you already have a suspicion. Out with it. The fake escort. Wait, hold on. What's his name? The fake escort talked to you about some data she stole. I think from you. Talked to about some data she stole. Is that what the sniper is going to hand over?
It's rough out here. It's rough.
Is that what the sniper is going to hand over at Joris Plaza? Exactly. I don't have any relevant data at home, except on my cell, of course. Of course. Maybe she got a chance to access your cell without you noticing? Maybe. I will have to talk about that with my own superiors first. One more thing, Conrad. You didn't talk to a girl named Sheila Novak, did you? No, I'm sorry. Only to the boss of the agency, Thompson. I see. We have to focus on the sniper now. The handover thing is taking place in less than 3 hours. Let's get down to the mission briefing. They're waiting for us. How was it talking to those two CEOs? They don't seem like they like each other very much. What did you expect? Top mining guy from Drovia and top mining guy from Gara. They're probably mortal enemies. I expected them to be less open about it. You'd think that rich and influential folks would be more reserved. But the truth is, many of them are the most brazen, least classy individuals in the system. Now that we're complete, let's recap what we found out so far. Our suspect goes by Diaz, but his real name seems to be Boyd. He is still at large. He shot Banny around 1:39 this morning from the top floor of Sakura Hotel. Shortly after, he was picked up by an unknown accomplice who dropped him off at the lower layers. That's where he switched to a stolen boat as his second getaway vehicle. He docked it at the Matuna Harbor, where his ID was picked up by a nearby train station. He then paid a woman called Zora for a visit. She seems to be involved in another scheme that might be linked to our case. Earlier this week, she attacked and tied up an escort girl named Lila Clark to temporarily assume her identity. Sorry, y'all. She went to see an important client in her stead and stole some data from him. The sniper convinced her to give him the stick containing that data. He will pass it on to an unknown third party at Joris Plaza at 8:30. Our plan is to intervene and catch the sniper and his associates red-handed. We're going to place plainclothes agents in the cafes and snipers on the rooftops. The operation will be overseen by Agent Kumar, head of the response team. Conrad and I will be watching from the sidelines, ready to go in if needed. Joris Plaza is a popular place with lots of breakfast joints. Oh dear God. The brunching. It will be swarming with people. We have to be very careful not to endanger any civilians. Questions?
How will we identify the snipers?
Oh, sniper. Conrad has been collecting data on what he looks like. We have to rely on that. Do we have any details on the woman the sniper visited? Not really. She was surprised to see our perp. It seems like the meeting wasn't part of their original plan. We're not sure if he lied to her to get the stick. If so, it's possible that he's not planning on taking it to the handover at all. Alright then. Conrad, go ahead and submit that sheet on what the sniper looks like. Take your time to go over all the logs and evidence again. We only have one chance to get this right.
Let me sit in my chair.
Okay.
This is what we have so far. He's bald, he's got a cut arm, and he's shaved. And this is because... Where is it? Yeah, okay. So, the sink. A sink full of bristly red hair. Looks like our guy shaved his entire beard off. We also have this log from our talk with Ed, because we paid for his spot, that whatever it was, he was bald underneath. So he has no hair. Before we heard that he shaved his beard off, and originally we thought he was ginger, but he's not. Or redheaded, but he's not. Also, we've heard from multiple people that he has a cut on his arm. His instrument, I saw a pretty nasty cut between his wrist and elbow. It looked fresh. So, thus, we are here, and he is bald, with a cut arm, and shaved. I rest my case. Submit. I got the sheet from Conrad. Forwarding it to Agent Kumar now. Let's get ready. Saving. Oh, Joris Plaza. Keep Gara pure. Oh. T minus 90 seconds. Snipers report. And we're gonna leave it there for the next one. Yeah, I know. Oh god, there's a timer. Sorry, I just saw it. But it just saved 34 seconds ago.